What is the expansion of BNI, mentioned in the Economic Survey 2020-21? A. Broad Necessities Index. B. Bare Necessities Index. C. Base Necessities Indicator. D. Base National Indicators. Answer. B. Bare Necessities Index. Notes. The Economic Survey for 2020-21 has mentioned Bare Necessities Index, BNI, to describe the inequalities in access to bare necessities like drinking water, sanitation and housing conditions between urban and rural India. The index lists 26 indicators on 5 dimensions, namely water, sanitation, housing, microenvironment, and other facilities. It also classifies the regions in 3 levels of access to bare necessities, namely high, medium, low. Which country recently commenced operations in its Hulong 1-unit nuclear reactor? A. Russia. B. China. C. Israel. D. UAE. Answer. B. China. Notes. The China National Nuclear Corporation has stated that it has begun commercial electricity production from its Hulong 1 unit, which are the 3rd-generation pressurized water nuclear reactors of the country. The reactor, constructed for more than 5 years at Fujian in Fujian province, was first connected to the grid in November. 3. Al-Hol, which was making news recently for its refugee camp, is a town in which country? A. Israel. B. Syria. C. China. D. Chile. Answer. B. Syria. Notes. The UN counterterrorism chief has urged countries to repatriate the children stranded in a massive camp in Al-Hol. Out of the 27,000 abandoned children, many of them are children of Islamic State extremists. Al-Hol camp is the largest camp for refugees and displaced Syrians in the country, located in the northeastern Syria. 4. What is the new FDI limit in insurance companies, as proposed in Union Budget 2021-22? A. 26%, B. 51%, C. 74%, D. 100%. Answer. C. 74%. Notes. The Union Budget 2021-22 contained that the permissible foreign direct investment (FDI) limit in insurance companies would be increased from 49% to 74%. Foreign ownership with safeguard would be allowed in this segment. Insurance Act of 1938 would be amended to make effect to the proposed hike in FDI limit. 5. RBI has appointed an external firm to audit HDFC Bank under the provisions of which Act? A. RBI Act. B. Banking Regulation Act. C. Negotiable Instruments Act. D. Information Technology Act. Answer. B. Banking Regulation Act. Notes. The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) has appointed an external professional IT firm to carry out a special audit of the entire IT infrastructure of the bank. Earlier, the RBI had penalized the HDFC Bank for repeated service failures in internet banking, mobile banking, and payment utilities. This step has been taken by the RBI using the powers conferred under the Banking Regulation Act, 1949.